You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so hi and welcome to the HackCess Show. It's the place where you can find life hacks on how to become the best version of yourself and achieve your goals. We show you how to walk the talk from successful people like Jerome here. What's up, man?
What's up? How you guys doing?
Great. It's great to have you on the show.
Good.
Thank you very much.
So just can you tell us a little bit about what you do just for the viewers?
Well, that's also always a little bit a complicated question to answer. I started doing acting when I was 12. Then I got into fashion a little bit. Had a fashion brand for like a year or something, but went on pretty well. Then I moved on to after I did this fashion thing. We did an after party for the fashion show actually, and this after party was actually more success than the fashion itself. So we started to do parties, and then we did like parties in the whole of Switzerland with like a label called Weirdo. That was pretty fun. And we did charity events where we had collected like 10,000, 15,000 francs for cancer, and that just got all together that young promoters from St. Gallen got the news that I'm doing stuff, and they wanted to meet me, and then we got together, and somehow I got into their company, and I bought myself a little bit of shares in that company, and yeah, now we're the biggest indoor festival of Switzerland. We had the fourth version would have been this December in the Hallenstadion. That's like the biggest arena of Switzerland. What was cancelled, obviously, because of Corona.
Mhm.
And but I always say when a door closes, there's gonna open up another one. And like just when we got the news that it's not gonna be possible to make this festival, I got a call from Swiss National TV that they want me to do a main part in a new TV show they do. And I wasn't acting for a few years because I like to do it, but it's not like passion. I just it's cool when
Yeah.
you're in it. And then I went to the casting and I actually got the part. There were like a lot of people wanted it, and I just got it. And now we're shooting on that movie. It's my first main part in a big movie in a big show. And we have some other project with marketing with IT with an app that's gonna come out next year. We have lots of projects, and yeah,
That's
that's
great, man. Congrats on the part.
thank you
Yeah,
very much.
congrats, man.
Thank you very
So you
much.
pretty much go with the flow, and whenever there is a new opportunity, you just go with it, pretty much.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
pretty much me. You told your viewers that you're talking about success and stuff, and I'm not the perfect example for success because normally people like work their ass off for success. I don't want to say that I didn't work hard. I worked fucking hard. I did events like low budget. I was 24 hours on my feet and running and doing my shit. But I wasn't. I didn't have to do the same stuff that other people had to do because I wasn't. I was moving smart, and I just go with the flow, and I always move smart.
Yeah.
Like take the
Mm.
opportunities you can get and see the opportunities because they're all around you.
Yeah, so pretty
Mm.
much try to optimize every opportunity rather than just do some useless stuff on the side.
That's it. That's it.
Gotcha. So how
Mm.
did your vision change from the beginning of your career in terms of work and success?
Um, for me, success was always when I was like younger. Like you have to be famous, you have to have money, you have to have a car and stuff. And now I think it's a state of mind. Success has to be whatever is success for you. For me, success is that's pretty dumb. I don't want to work. I'm gonna be successful when I can go fishing every day, when I can be with my children or wife or something every day, and I don't have to do things. That's for
Yeah.
me. That's success. So I'm not
Mm.
successful for me at this point. But for other people, it could be success is to have a job that that's good for them, that makes them happy. Is success is such a big word for me. It's really a state of mind. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm. Mm. And how do you see the things that help you to get there faster? Do you think that networking is the biggest key involved in achieving that success?
Yeah, yeah. Networking is it's like you have to be an outgoing guy. You have to be you have to know people, have a knowledge like what is okay and what is not okay, where you can go and what is too far. I met a lot of people who tried to network and it was just like no, it didn't feel well. You have to yeah, it's complicated. You have to get relationships that aren't fake, but you need those relationships to get to your goals. So
Mm,
it's a networking that you can't just network that everybody sees that you're networking because that doesn't function.
mm,
Because I'm
mm,
not going to talk to you if I think you're only talking to me because you have a benefit of me. So
yeah.
like for me it was I was inviting a lot of people to the parties and shows we did, and
Mhm.
first of all we didn't talk from business and we drink together and stuff, and that's like how good business relationships come together, I think.
Mm. And what about how much of the people that you met in those parties helped you out later in another branch in acting or in music? Because I know you're involved in that too.
Not a lot. It's a lot of work and you don't get back a lot, but that's the difference. I don't ask. Like um I try to have people that it comes from itself, that you don't
Yeah.
have to like I don't like in the I don't like to be in the pull position. I don't like to
Mm,
pull people to me like
yeah.
yeah, but I had a lot of things like it started when I was backstage. That's another
Mm,
question we can come back later, but
yeah.
it all started with me being once backstage at the biggest festival of Switzerland, the Frauenfeld, and from there it was
Mm,
just like that. You meet new people, and those people think you're a cool guy, and then they introduce you to these people, and that's how you get into the scene. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
So is there something you wish you would have done better from the start? You know, I know you like to work in terms of efficiency. So is there something you discovered like a
Oh
shortcut?
yeah, yeah. Like to like me, I'm not efficient. What I've for me the one thing I regret is no, I don't regret it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't do it. But I could have optimized the fashion thing. We just did it. It's like somehow we didn't have a clue. We didn't listen to nobody and we just did it. But it functioned. But if we would have like somebody who gave us advice or we did some research over business and strategies and stuff, we could have a big fashion brand now.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would be in the place where I would be now if I didn't have done it like I did it. So actually, no, I don't regret anything.
Yeah, you didn't have any mentor or somebody to give you
Yeah,
guidelines.
no, at this point, not. At this point, no, I didn't.
Okay.
We
Mm,
just, it was just a dumb idea, and we started doing it, and then we just did it, and from then on, we just kept on doing it, just doing, and yeah,
Yeah, sometimes that's still a way to grow. Like when you have nobody's
yeah.
advice and you just want to grow, you just got to try something, fail and repeat and do something new. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that really is like that. But can I ask you, Jerome, what is the biggest part of that that you had to sacrifice? Because you said that you had a foot in the fashion industry. Now, was it easy to make the decision to just, you know, let that
no,
go or let that be for a while
uh,
and do other things?
man, look. For me, it's whatever I'm good in is
Hmm.
gonna make me happy. Probably, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be good in it if I don't like to do it. And
Hmm.
I'm not a fashion guy, man. I don't buy clothes myself. I'm not a designer. I had the opportunity. I knew of some people, and I brought them together, and then we did it, and it was fun. And then we kept on doing things. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing concerts and um, stuff like that in a few years. Maybe I have this crazy idea doing how do you call that kitos. Is it them?
Yeah, some like little some events linked to that. Yeah, I understand. Like
Yeah, just
gigs and things like that.
yeah, just like something with kids. I don't know, just make I have the idea of doing a, let's call it kindergarten. It's not a kindergarten, it's just a
Yeah.
place where you can bring your kids and you pay. Um,
Mm.
and I think there's a lack of good kindergarten in Switzerland, because you can
Yeah.
optimize this. You can bring foreigners together with Swiss people from the left, and have really good integration. You can bring kids on another level, because I was fucking smarter than all my kids in kindergarten, and I had to do shit with them, and I
Yeah.
don't know. I just think that it could really bring a change into life of kids, because those parts of your life are so meaningful, and if you don't get like the right thing in kindergarten and in such a young age, yeah, you're missing out something. Like people are missing out something. Parents are missing out a better education for the really small child, and that's why I'm like working also on this. And I'm just gonna go wherever the fuck I can go, wherever is money and wherever I'm
Yeah.
good at it, and that's it.
I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think, yeah, the whole mentality in school too is, yeah, I think for me, when I was in school, I didn't like it at all. And now I read books and all that. And I feel like, yeah, you can actually learn about, psychology and business. And they don't teach you that at school. And that
No,
sucks.
man, I hate school. Like my mom told me the story. I came home from my first day of school, and I asked my mom, "Do I have to go to school?" Because it just from then on I felt different, because I'm not like, not every child is the same, man. Like I was wild. I was just different, and school told me that it's not okay to be different, and it fucked me up mentally, because I had to fit in this thing they call right,
Yeah.
and they told me, not like every rapper tells me, yeah, my teacher told me I'm not gonna do it, but my teacher always told me, you're gonna have it hard in life, you're gonna have it hard, you have to listen to bosses and stuff, and they don't leave you space for innovation, they don't leave you space for thinking and for loving the things that you do, and I think that's the main thing I now learned. Yeah.
Yeah. They don't go with
Yeah.
like the person's personality. They just go with what they know and, the box, and you just got to fit in the box. And if you're just outside the box, they're just going to try to put you in, yeah, shove you into the box. And that, yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
that sucks, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They are going to force that. But how do you think? Do you think that you have to be outside of that box to really be able to achieve
No,
something that
no,
other
of course
people
not.
success?
You can be in that box. You can be whatever the fuck
Mm.
you want. Just that box hasn't hasn't to be isn't the thing that has to be. If you're in that box and you're doing
Yeah.
your thing in that box and it's working out perfect, why shouldn't it be
Mm.
okay when I'm? Yeah, I just think that
Yeah.
that rules and guidelines in these days are too big of a thing, because
Mm.
I don't think that you need a degree or something, man. I have a degree in salesman. Man, I didn't learn
Oh yeah.
shit. I'm so bad in it, and there are way better salesmen than me, but still I'm gonna get that job because of that piece of paper, and
Yeah.
that's doesn't for me that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. That is crazy, man. Yeah.
So what was your biggest accomplishments? Like a big milestone for you, something you're proud of, or, something you achieved and you're like, damn, I did it, you know? Was there a moment like that, or?
Yeah, but actually not like business wise. The only time I'm really proud of myself, because I set myself high bars. I'm fucking cool with myself. I live in a wonderful flat in the old town of Burnham. I have the things coming up, but there's just like they're milestones. But I'm not proud on them things, because I have goals so high that they're just on the way. I'm not really proud on the physic stuff I'm doing in my life, because it's just a part of my way. But I'm really proud what I achieved to get my mind. Yeah, just I have to start over again. I had cancer when I was 16, limb cancer in the end, in the final state, final whatever. And yeah, I'm an only child, and my parents So it was hard for my parents, and I just told myself I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain once. Not gonna call anybody to help me. I'm just gonna stand this by myself. I'm not gonna need help. I'm not gonna go to a psycho, whatever. I'm just gonna do it. And I did it without complaining, without anything, and that made me a man, because I was a child. I was lost before that. I was just on looks and materialistic stuff, and all that leaves.
Mm.
All that is
Yeah.
gone when you're in a hospital and you have no hair and you're in this bed. You doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter. Nothing of that matters. The only thing is matters is the time. And
Mm.
if you realize that you got new time, what I did after chemotherapy, the only thing that's right is to use that time right. And for me to use that time right is not to work or not to do whatever, just to do whatever the fuck I want to. Like I don't,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do anything in my life that isn't that I don't want to. And I'm not, I have to do shit like everybody else that you don't
Yeah.
want to do. But that's always on the way to something that I want. And I'm never gonna do
Mm.
something that I can't understand why I do it. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe you have to do like
Mm.
10% of shit you don't like just to do the 90% of just
yeah,
be
that's it.
happy and have fun. Yeah,
That's
definitely.
it.
Yeah, totally. And you talked about this idea of realizing that, that you had this limited amount of time and that you wanted to do whatever you wanted to do in that time. Is that why you're interested in education, in not taking away a child's time from something that it wants to do rather than what it needs to do?
That's yeah. That's. I didn't think about that, but probably yeah. Probably that's right. And probably
Mm.
in the back of my head, that's a thought that I have, because actually it came with another thought, because I saw children and I saw how children don't do things you tell them to do. They don't want things
Yeah.
you tell them to do. So there's that thing, reverse psychology, and
Yeah.
why do we start telling our kids you have to do something? Because if we don't, they're gonna get at the point where they're just gonna do it by themselves. And
Mm.
I don't know. That's the way I got to that, but it's still in the clouds. It's still nothing real. But it's important that you always dream about crazy stuff and just say I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Because I had so many fucking plans and projects and concepts we did, and I think those dreaming parts, those projects you don't even do are really value or a big value, because you learn from it. You learn why projects don't function. You learn why how you can achieve something faster, and yeah, that's it.
So what do you think are requirements, for not necessarily success, but to follow your passions, to do what you like, and to be able to do that on a regular basis?
Um, I will to do it,
Mm.
and that's it.
Yeah.
that's that's it for me. It's
Yeah.
for me it's actually just a way, willing to find a way to achieve something. For me,
Mm.
for me it was to work together with the right people. I'm actually not writing a lot. I'm really not writing a
Mm.
lot. I have my guy Noah. Shout out to Noah. He's just he's the brain and the hands of mine, and I'm just bringing ideas and visions, and he helps me to bring it on the paper. He helps me to build my vision, and I think it's really important to see that you need other people, that you don't need to be able to do something. You just have to know people and have those people to share to your vision with them.
Yeah.
How do I? They have
Yeah.
to share you. They have to share your vision, and yeah, that's uh, that's probably it. That's the thing you need.
Yeah. So
Mm.
when you work on
Mm.
projects, how do you set your daily life? Do you set goals, or Do you just work hard on it? Whatever happens, you just do it?
That's a good question. I just do it when it has to be
Yeah.
done. I'm really not the pro. I'm not the guy who does work a week before I have to have it done. I do it 1 day, 2 days before it, and yeah, that's probably a thing that's not so good about me because I'm lazy. I'm really lazy. I know how to work smart. I know how to still get the things I want with my laziness, but still
Yeah.
if I wouldn't have that laziness, I would be much farther. But it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So you know how to
Mm.
balance, the fact of
That's
working and just like chilling at the same time.
yes.
Gotcha.
Mm.
And do you have
No,
like,
that is-
do you have an ultimate goal, or what's your
Oh,
step?
they're changing. They're changing.
Yeah.
Like my goal right now is to book Dr. Dre, Eminem, and Snoop Dogg in one show.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a fucking crazy goal. I'm probably not gonna achieve it in my life. Um, my next goal is to be the operator of the Festival in Switzerland,
Yeah.
the hip hop
Mm.
festival. I want to have a managing position there.
Mm.
And yeah, those are like business milestones. But actually, the big goals I want to achieve is to raise a lot of money just to be fluent, to have a passive income that is high enough to just dedicate my life to my family and projects where I can change the world. Because I was working in Douala in Cameroon for 3 months on a
Yeah.
hospital boat. To just my father is working in the Swiss office and he booked me on this trip, and it was so fucking meaningful to me because I saw the only work that really can fulfill you is when you give something and when you change something, because no one's gonna remember you. Fuck man, no one, like, you're not gonna be remembered, like, even if you do movies and stuff. But if you know that you're the reason that you changed something, for me that helps to be to be good with my life, to be happy that I achieved something, and that's why I really want to change people's life someday. And for me, that's money. Money is the thing that I need to do that.
Yeah. Just to be independent.
Wow. Mm. Yeah, no, I really do respect that goal, and that is something I myself have found, that I really want to help people and not just focus on what I want to do and achieve those goals. But do you have not like a plan B, but something else that you want to achieve if you can't help everyone? Is there a specific group or something like that that you want to focus on?
So you're asking for my plan B or what I'm doing if I can't help people? Because helping people is more than just a goal. It's like the
Mm.
end level. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. My plan B is I'm thinking a lot about that. What if it doesn't work? What if
Mm.
I don't know. What if Corona is staying and we can't do
Yeah.
events anymore, and there's gonna be like political chaos in the world and stuff? Then I'm probably just gonna be like homeless guy and go fishing. I don't know. I don't really have a plan B. Actually, I don't. I'm gonna do what I love, and I'm not gonna fucking go to a 9 to 5 job again. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Do that. I'm probably, yeah. There's no plan B. There's no plan B.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that is beautiful. That's what we do need sometimes. If we have this ultimate goal, just persevere. Plan B is just try harder, go harder,
Yeah, that's it.
and
And you don't it's there are many ways to Rome. You don't have to,
Mhm.
if it's not
Yeah.
that way, maybe it's gonna be another way, and you're only not gonna get it if you stop trying. That's it.
Mm. Yeah.
And so where does you talked about laziness, but when you work on something, you have energy at least. And where does that energy comes from? Is that what drives you? Just the perspective of you know being able
Oh,
to do what you like on the side, or
yeah, probably no. It's probably just it's the people that work with me. They drive me. They're hard workers. They're a little bit older. They're 27. They're um yeah, they drive me. But also the will of proving people wrong. The will
Yeah.
of the will of fucking showing everybody, because I have a lot of people that don't like me because I'm so transparent, and I just tell what I think, and sometimes people don't like that, and sometimes people think I'm arrogant and whatever. And I just think that people who wish me to fall see that I'm not gonna fall.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking let people, yeah, let people get what they want.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that.
And is that a mentality that you always had, or is it something that came with your experience over time?
I think, boy, that's hard to remember actually. I can't. For me, just like there are two versions of myself: the one before cancer and the one after cancer.
Yeah.
And I don't really, I don't even see myself as the first version anymore, because I cannot understand how I could come to that point where I'm so like fucking shallow. Like I was like
Yeah.
everybody else, so like, because the world is so shallow, so shallow. And
Uh,
yeah, I hope
yeah.
that answered your question a little bit.
It really did. Thank you. But and do you avoid that shallowness sometimes in the work you do? Do you look for projects that are gonna be more fulfilling to you?
I work in a hip hop industry. I think it's pretty shallow. It has to be shallow at a few points. I don't think that everything has to be deep. I also have like friends where I never have deep talks, and they're not. I don't think they're very intelligent, but they're cool to hang around, and they're making me happy, and I'm making them happy. So I don't think that
Yeah.
everything has to be a way. Just I mean, like wie sagt man das, Werte?
Yeah, like the values.
Your values, yeah, your values are, they shouldn't be shallow. That's it.
Mm,
That's the
mm.
thing. But I'm working with a lot of shallowness. With yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much a whole. Like
Yeah.
you still gotta have fun at some point, and
of course.
you can still have fun at parties and not have
Yeah, of
deep
course.
Yeah.
conversation all the
That
time.
that hasn't to be shallow. Uh, I mean, what I meant with shallow is just like really focus on the goal and not on the way. Just focus on the product, focused on the looks, and yeah, just forgetting all the beautiful things we have around us, the love, the vibe. Even I'm not really spiritual, but the vibration we have, and the things we forget because we don't actually realize, we don't realize everything. We don't yeah, we just see everything as selbstverständlich. Fuck, my English is getting better and better.
No, 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 no. It's perfect. Yeah, as, you
Let's
don't
keep
see
on.
it
Let's
as
keep on going.
So we talked about mentor a little bit earlier. Did you have a mentor along your life, or maybe someone you admire most that you don't even know, but you know it's your icon or something like that?
Actually, I didn't have it. I had a problem with authorities. Or I never could have. I dropped out of school 3 times, I think. Never was good with all the people telling me what to do, and like anybody to tell me what I have to do, because I just didn't understand why they were in the position to tell me what to do. And that's why like I was lost a little bit. I just did my thing, did everything that I thought is right, and then happily this promoters from St. Gallen came into my life, and they like shaped me a little bit. Yeah, they're like older brothers, and especially one of them is Sokrat. Is it's really hard to me, like really hard to me. He's really honest. He says when something is shit, and he says that a lot, and that really helps me. It really helped me, because even that I'm at a point where it has to be, something has to be good to satisfy me, to be good enough for me, but for him it's even here. And this point of view is something that also changed my point of view, so that I'm always like, no, we have to go better, because when he thinks it's not good enough, someone else is also going to think that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, sometimes they're just happy with the bare minimum, and they're gonna help you just achieve a little bit more all the time, and the customers are more happy with the product. Or
and when you work with people who really like you and who care about you as an individual, it's something different, because you grow and you just, it doesn't feel like working. I'm like, being on set and shooting a movie feels more than working, than being in the office with my friends, with my co-workers.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is a beautiful thing to have an environment where you feel safe and guided. But when you don't have that, can you mentor yourself? You know, give yourself advice and really take it like a mantra or something like that?
Yeah, I think so. I think you can reflect the things you do, and when you're at the point where you can be honest to yourself, and where you can have a clear opinion. It's just to have this opinion is pretty hard. To have an opinion that's something that grows in you, because you have to get the balance. What is right? What is wrong? What is good? What isn't? I think you can mentor yourself to a certain point, but you're never going to be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
Because you need other eyes to see it. That's what I think. But I'm not the best version of myself. You're probably not. Like,
yeah, we're always working to just get a little bit better all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm always telling people. Just have these crazy ass fucking goals. Have these things that are so big that you're probably never gonna achieve it. But when you want to achieve it, you're gonna do everything in your life just to that point. So you're gonna move the right way. And even if you never get there, you're gonna get to points where you never thought you're gonna be, just because you had a goal so fucking high. And that's what you.
Yeah. It's about the journey, not the destination. I could totally get that. Yeah.
Do you do something maybe like just to grow? You know, maybe you meditate or you have a journal, something like that. No. Do you...
That wasn't a joke.
Yeah, it is important to kind of relax, to relax the mind and the body. And do you do like anything else, like sports or something like that, to calm the body?
I used to do boxing a lot, but right now it's not possible. In Bern, we have like total shutdown and can't do sports and nothing. So right now I'm actually not doing a lot of sports. I'm pretty. I don't know. Right now I'm not living the healthiest life, and that's something I want to get to next year, and improve to myself, because it's pretty important.
Yeah. Well, right now it's pretty hard to say, okay, I'm gonna hit the gym every day, but it's closed, so yeah.
Yeah. Probably have to get into jogging.
Yeah. So if you maybe the viewer one thing about maybe the experience you want to share, or an advice that you would tell your younger self, something like that. Do you have something for us?
Yeah, I have a lot of advice. Just fucking just don't listen to nobody who's negative. Don't listen to nobody who wants to make you small.
Yeah.
Don't let somebody take your voice away. Don't let your insecurities change the things you do, and be honest to yourself. That's the most important. Be honest, and be aware that you don't know shit. Be aware that every day has to be a new day. Every day you have to learn new, and every day the things that you know can improve as full. don't be stuck in the thinking of that's how I learn something, that's how it has to be. Just involve. Yeah.
Mm.
So guys, my computer is shutting down in a minute. I have to get my cable. If that's
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. No problem.
I like the point about how we're always evolving
Yeah, I like the
and
mentality.
starting new. Yeah.
Also, don't let people, get you down, or focus on what you like to do and not really what
Yeah.
people have to say. That's good. Yeah, I think that's great advice.
Yeah, that did make sense to me, and I did feel like it applies to most of us, actors, singers, traders. I think that
Yeah.
that's like something we can all take into account.
Yeah, whatever you do, I think you have the vision you have for yourself is gonna be different from what people think. So if you listen to people, they're gonna end up, you're gonna end up with their vision instead of yours. So yeah, you're gonna live
Yeah.
their life and not yours.
that's right.
You're
Yeah,
back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Good. So yeah, I love the mentality, and I think we can wrap it up for the questions. Do you have anything you
Mhm.
want to promote, or
Yeah, but promote. Go to Instagram. Type in Rap City point ch. That's our festival. We also do like cool cool innovative marketing stunts. The biggest one we did, we made with a CBD sponsor a video where I was walking through the city of Zurich with a kilogram of CBD weed and talking to cops and stuff. It's
yeah?
pretty funny. Just hit 2.5 million views on Facebook.
Cool.
Uh,
Wow.
yeah, just check it out.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna link that in the description.
let's do that.
So what about the key takeaways? What are you going away from this interview with?
Um, well, I like the fact that is not putting too much emphasis on success, and it's pretty much more going with the flow, and having fun.
Yeah.
And sometimes people, they overlook this aspect of just, they have to work hard. And I was like this for a little while when I was living in New York, and it was just
Yeah.
I was at some point I was depressed. You just work hard every single
Yeah.
day. Like, I'm gonna work weekends. I'm gonna work 24/7 all the time. And after a few months, you burn out and you're like, shit, I'm not happy and I'm not enjoying life. And yeah, I'm making a little bit of money, but it's not enough.
Mm, mm.
What did you?
No. Yeah, I do understand that. For me, it was more the idea of when he talked about this person he was before the cancer and after the cancer, the difference in personality. To me, I really see that in my daily life. Maybe one day I'm gonna wake up and I'm just gonna think, you know what, today I'm gonna take a whole other direction with my life. Maybe I'm gonna stay outside the whole day, leave my phone at home, and then the
Yeah,
next day I might just come back to my phone, be connected with everyone, and to see that duality in who I am, in my personality on a day-to-day basis. It just makes me think that we really are these kind of, we're not even the same person. We just have the same body, but we always keep evolving.
yeah,
Something else he said, that we're always evolving also. I really resonated with me and made sense. And I think that that's what we should be telling kids. His point on education to me was
yeah.
also very correct.
And I love the fact that he said pretty much that if you put a goal that is, the gap is too important between where you are right now
Yeah.
and where you want to go. It's pretty much
Yeah.
just putting, a cap on what you can do, and it's a ceiling
Yeah.
that you can go through. And I think it's very
Yeah.
important. It's you have to set smart goals,
Mm.
something, a target that's achievable, and you can get there, and it's pushing you a little bit, but not crushing your spirit because you can't achieve it.
Yeah. Yeah. Making goals and not achieving them is what makes you adapt. And it's in kind of that adaptation of your goals, I think, that you learn the most.
Yeah,
And yeah, and then if you can apply that to any real life situation, because adapting a vision of the future that you have is what we're doing on a daily basis without even thinking about it. And that's a skill that we can kind of hone. And once you really have that down, then you can be confident in every single situation and achieve your goals more efficiently, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thanks so much for watching the HackCess Show.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Ooh, that was nice. You think they're gonna do it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I think
All right.
they are.
Go get lunch.
So what you want to do? Yeah, burger?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Fries.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.